All
That
right.
redheaded bastard.
That redheaded bastard, yeah.
Discover it.
You might have to introduce yourself as that this time.
AKA.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chewed Up and Spit Out. As always, I'm just Dusty.
Still Jeff, sometimes called the redheaded bastard.
I'm Timmy, a.k.a. the Fat Chef.
And I'm Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Daily guest, I guess.
Yeah, the weekly guest, our a culinary badass, Texas Joe.
Yeah, got the stripes to prove it.
Yeah.
I guess I could also be called Shallots and Garlic.
Shallots and
Yeah,
garlic.
you
That's a
should
good
shallots and garlic.
stage name. You should strip
They
under
have no
shallots
good-
and garlic.
That's what Joe called me for a while there when I worked with him.
Well, it has to go in everything.
Yeah.
They call me shallots and garlic because the second I hit the stage, I sweat.
And keep away vampires, I hope.
My stage name is White Chocolate Thunder. You guys know that. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I always like white chocolate moose knuckle.
Ooh. I can make that one happen too.
Damn. AKA. Well, yeah, sweet, Joe. Like, as we were saying, you got, goddamn, too many damn years in the kitchen, and you're semi-retired now.
Yeah, pretty much. Sadly, I actually had an interview, more or less of an interview, a couple days ago at Sprouts to work in the butcher department.
Oh, nice.
Righto.
Something to do.
Yeah, for sure. Get your primal cuts down.
Yeah, just to get out of the house and meet some people. But
Yeah.
that was 2 days ago. I hadn't heard back. They said they'd get back a hold of me.
Well, it's
We
also
happened to go
Sunday,
in
so.
there. I had a few drinks in me, and I went in there, and somebody couldn't find what they were looking for in the meat department. So I helped them, and I found it for them.
Nice.
And they were
Yeah.
like, you could work here.
Yeah, put on a
hired?
vest.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, see how that turns out.
Very cool.
It
Right
just
on.
gets boring sitting around the house all the time.
Yeah, I know the feeling right now. I'm also getting quite bored, but that's all right.
Yeah, geez, we got.
At least it's cooling off outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to like maybe 35 degrees tonight where we're at, so
Oh, fuck.
that's cool.
Ew.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
doubt that it's going to get below 60 where I'm at, if that.
Jeez.
I think it got in the 40s here at night.
Really? Maybe it is getting that cold. I don't know. But you are a little bit higher in elevation than I am, so.
Yeah. There's a good 10 degree difference between us.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, sweet. Like, I was thinking about your background. You know, I know you went through like a lot of schooling. You went through the baking, I guess, segment as well, which I never did. I just went through like the all-encompassing one. Now, how is that like panned out for you? Like, you know, do you still like love to bake?
I haven't done it in quite some time.
Righto.
No, I love to do it, but it's just, it's a lot of work to do. When I do it, I like to do what I was taught when I took those classes was artisan style baking.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So in order to do that at home, you have to have a lot of extra stuff in your kitchen,
Yeah.
Okay.
such as, like a cast iron skillet with lava rocks in it.
Oh, geez.
Because in a professional artisan kitchen, you have like a steam button on your ovens,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
and that steam actually helps produce the crust on your bread, on your baguette or on your batar.
Yeah, that
Right.
makes sense.
So at home, in order to do that, you put that skillet, that cast iron skillet in the bottom of the oven, and when the time comes, you just throw like a quarter cup of water over those lava rocks, and it steams that bread.
That makes sense. Little miniature sauna.
Yeah. But then it's also the fact of traditional artisan bread. If you're making a baguette, that dough has to be folded like a book every hour for like 8 hours.
It's a big
Oh,
commitment,
sure,
yeah.
And then, then when it's all done, before you know it, you made 6 baguettes and the family done ate 3 of them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It sounds about
So,
right.
yeah, it's a pain.
Or a pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually made bagels for the first time last week or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, righto.
Actually,
yeah.
really difficult. I was quite surprised. I've been trying to do a lot more baking since that's kind of my weakest point in my culinary background. So I've been playing around with baking stuff.
Yeah, fuck
Well, I
yeah.
love anything with puff pastry and pastry cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah.
I want to tackle puff pastry right now.
But when it comes to using a piping bag, you just should just throw me out the back door and call it quits because I don't have the artsy touch.
Yeah.
I
Got you.
gotcha.
No wedding cakes for you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I could do some piping bag, pretty piping bag shit, but I was always better with a squirt bottle. Like I once on a plate, wrote Jeff's phone number for a table of ladies. I wrote, "Hi, I'm Jeff," and his phone number on the plate in balsamic reduction, just all sexy. And sadly, though, it got to the table, and I was even like, "You got this one?" He kind of knew one of the chicks, and it got to the table, and we just watched it get set down, and the second it did, fork right into it, and the whole thing gets stirred up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a valiant effort, Dusty. It was a valiant effort.
At least comment on the fact that that's some fucking calligraphy. That's some balsamic calligraphy you just witnessed.
I think at the same place we also had a very graphic phallic symbol on the bottom of a plate with balsamic vinegar, which got sent to the wrong table.
Oh, Jesus, I remember that. Yeah, we were fucking with someone, and we put a big old dick on the plate. It's a big old dick, and it went to the wrong table.
Yikes.
Damn servers.
Yeah. You guys shouldn't have done
Cake pans.
that. Yeah.
Used those in the past. I won't elaborate.
Yeah. I do miss chocolate, too. I used to fuck with a lot of chocolate.
Yeah,
And
I
I could
used to
write with
actually
chocolate pretty well.
I used to actually have a marble chocolate slab for tempering chocolate.
Nice.
Oh, right.
You plug it in and it actually the slab would be cooled down. Like if you went to I don't know if you ever heard of marble slab. It's kind of like what's that ice cream
Cold
joint there?
Stone. Yeah.
Cold Stone, yeah.
Chilled marble slab. Not at all a Cold Stone knockoff.
You just don't want to be sweaty and throw your balls on it.
Yeah.
Heard that.
It could make for a
Heard
fun
that.
time. What are you talking about? Oh no, I'm stuck.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Somebody, please get some nice warm water.
Got a question though on your marble slab. Like, how cold did it actually get? I mean, I've seen like some really fancy ones do like frozen vinaigrettes on the same principle, which is
Well, they'll drop down to about 32 degrees, but you normally keep it at about 35, 36,
That
just
makes
so it's not
sense, yeah.
at the freezing point.
got you. So if
But
I would have,
you can also turn it up, and at 35, you still got to work fast with it
got you.
because it just, instantly just gets cold and solid.
Yeah.
So maybe if I plugged it in the freezer, I could get some frozen vinaigrettes going on, like little ice cube chips put on top of a salad,
Yeah, some frozen balls.
Yeah.
Sure.
Frozen balls.
Back to the frozen balls. Yeah. Oh, but I mean, there is something special though about being able to write like a super sexy, fucking, just super sexy, nice, big kind of freestanding chocolate fuck you to someone, and just have them not know what to think. Just like it says fuck you, but that is just beautiful. Yeah.
But it's chocolate. So, I mean,
And it's chocolate. I gotta eat it. Yeah.
It can't be a complete fuck you. It's
Yeah.
chocolate.
If it's chocolate. I don't know. I had a friend who made curry chocolates.
No.
And
Thank you.
yeah, and it was just
I've never been much for sweets, but now that I'm getting older, I find myself picking up honey buns more often.
oh
at the
shit.
grocery store.
That means
they're
you're like a
great.
few years away from Werther's Originals and shit. That's the next step from Honey Buns. Yeah. Come sit on my lap and have a Werther's.
Jeez.
A couple years from now, it'll be, we're not having dinner, we're having apple pie.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe
that's the life, though.
have a bowl full of lemon drops on your coffee room table.
Yeah.
No, just an assortment of hard candies. It's not just lemon drops. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I do eat chocolate, but I only have half a bar left, and I kind of baby it because, it's from Colorado.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The munchies might not go in your favor on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days later, you got to go back for some more chocolate.
Yeah. That's what kills
Yeah,
me with the chocolates and stuff and the gummies is like, I get baked and then I eat some of the chocolate or I eat a gummy and then I'm just like, I got the munchies.
Want more?
I got this fucking chocolate bar right here.
Ingenious.
That's
Ingenious.
That's how I am with the strawberry crunch, man. That strawberry crunch bar is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Might have to check it out sometime.
That or the white chocolate pistachio.
Right.
I could just eat the hell out of it, and I wouldn't wake up for a week.
Yeah. It's hibernation candy.
Can I hibernate till 2021, maybe?
Yeah, can we just skip the rest of this year?
I did come to a conclusion about cheese yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I've always been a lover of cheese. Everybody loves cheese.
I think I know where this story's going.
Well, we had the charcuterie board yesterday at Merkin,
Mm-hmm.
and the sheep's cheese. Oh my God, it was the worst thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Sheep's cheese.
Really?
It was a hard sheep cheese.
Huh.
Kendra loved it, but to me, it tasted like I just took a big fucking bite out of that sheep's asshole.
That sounds like
Bad.
It was a
that
little
sounds
funky,
like
huh?
a hard sell too. We got some hard
No, it
sheep's
was
cheese.
bad.
I'm curious, why you know that tastes like a sheep's asshole.
I mean, it just straight up tasted like what they eat with the.
Just like eating out your
the fat
vegetarian
pancake.
girlfriend's ass,
Had it been a lamb's cheese, I could understand, but I don't know. They're too young to
I think
produce
lambs
milk.
don't
That sounds
cheese.
like really
Yeah.
underage, inappropriate conversation for this podcast.
Lamb
as far as-
cheese.
It was more or less mutton cheese,
Mutton cheese. Yeah.
and I don't care for mutton. I'll eat some fry bread, but I ain't eating no damn mutton.
Oh, really? I love mutton stew. It's so good.
Oh God. I like my Navajo girls,
Yeah.
Okay.
but not mutton.
But not mutton.
Oh, jeez. Oh, cheese, I should say. So this one bite of cheese that's turned you away from cheese from now? Like you're over it, or?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
Next week when I go back, they'll have a different offering.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I
stay
guess
away
there's-
from sheep cheese.
Yeah, I guess there is the point too of I guess pretty much anything that can get milked can make cheese, right? So
In theory, yeah.
theoretically, people, I give it 10 years until you go to places and you get really weird stuff on a cheese board. It's like, try this. This is raccoon cheese.
Oh, yeah, here's some kangaroo cheese
yeah.
for you.
Here's some kangaroo cheese.
Well, this cheese was made from the owner's wife.
Yeah, yeah. This is mama cheese.
Okay,
It's
well,
very sweet. It's
Very
a sweet cream cheese.
Yeah.
interesting.
And all of a sudden, the ancient job of milkmaid becomes a thing again.
Oh, God.
And I'm not shy, if you're breastfeeding your baby and you want to squirt it on me, that's fine, but I don't know about making cheese out of it.
Oh,
It'd probably be some pretty
You
rich mozzarella.
it's a rich mozzarella. Oh.
Mozzarella.
That's a weird fetish that some people have of being breastfed by their wife, or significant other, or just random people.
Or fucking prostitute. Most
Yeah, it's
likely.
quite sweet.
Yeah?
I can't tell you how I know, but it's quite sweet.
It's quite sweet.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
maybe
not-
yogurt
more or less
instead of
fast.
cheese. Yeah,
Yeah, you would probably go better.
nice fruity
So it's
yogurt.
on the other end of the spectrum of feta,
It's the opposite of a
I can
feta-ish.
imagine if I made food for
Feta-ish,
my
yeah.
own self, it'd probably be closer to feta.
Okay.
Okay. Enough discussing this.
Yeah, and we've taken this for a wild ride. 15 minutes in, and we're already making yogurt from breast milk.
There goes my quesadillas at work now.
Cotija, maybe. Cotija.
I'm over here teaching the old lady how to calibrate.
A thermometer.
Mm-hmm. The thermometers.
Yeah.
She's like, it's not at 32 yet. This
Add
much.
more ice.
It's an old school thermometer. You've got to do all of the right things and then wait for like
Well,
half an hour.
I don't trust those. I don't trust those digital probes that are on the smoker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
You know.
Yeah, have your own digi, or like I like those little pistola, like a surface area temperature gauges things. You know, thermometers.
Yeah, for the inside of the smoker. Now this one holds really good. This is the biggest cut I've done so far. My main goal, of course, as always, as anybody, is a brisket.
Of course.
And I found one USDA Prime at Costco. It was 12 pounds for $30.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That's a
And
score.
that's-
Yeah.
That's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So, and my dumbass didn't buy it.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
So hopefully it's still the same price when I go back. But my ultimate goal is this neighborhood is not even halfway completed.
Okay.
Meaning that there's still more than 3/4 of this neighborhood is still being
Developed.
constructed with earth movers to build roads.
Wow.
There's not even roads
Okay.
yet. And there's houses going up by the dozens. So my end goal is, after this smoke, I think I should have a good base as far as the seasoning for the smoker.
Mhm.
And then I'll start messing around with bigger cuts of meat like brisket. And instead of, if I don't get the butcher job, I'll just, throw down some salsa roja and some salsa verde
Mm-hmm.
and
Fuck yeah.
make some tortillas, and I'll roll through the neighborhood
Oh,
just like this little minivan does. He's like a rolling convenience store, and
yeah.
I can sell brisket tacos and pulled pork tacos. Even if it's $2 a pop for a taco, I can make money off that.
Oh, easily.
Sure.
Easily.
And
To
And
these
the
to
trick
these
too-
construction workers, And I can do it until somebody throws me under the bus, meaning the
Yeah.
health department. Somebody throws me under the bus towards the health department.
Well, a good trick
And then,
too. A good trick that might help you sell it, right? And just knowing construction workers, especially if you aren't getting traction at first, hire an old Mexican lady to sell it for you. And go around, and for sure people will be like, "Oh no, she makes the best, best stuff."
Well, yeah, I thought it, but that means that involves paying someone.
But
I
then,
don't want
yeah.
to pay anybody. Instead of paying somebody, I'd rather take a $30, like I said, 12-pound, $30 brisket, and take it and just pass out some free freaking tacos, man.
Yeah. Word.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's gonna
Tacos,
hate
yeah,
on
I'm
some
trying to get
tacos.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get my shit going. Here's a taco. Try it if you like it. Next week I'll be rolling through.
There you go. I mean, who doesn't
Yeah.
like tacos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But,
okay.
if it's good, they'll buy it.
Sure.
Developing upon Dusty's suggestion there, I know it's really politically not the right times to go in blackface anywhere, but what does Kendra think about brownface?
I don't think I can get away with that. I don't think she'd care, but I don't think I personally could get away with that. I would
Yeah,
be
just dye your
laughing
hair a little
too
bit.
much.
Your hair's a little too light. No big deal. Just put a little dye in there.
Just trying to think outside the box here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just pull up with a bunch of tacos and be like, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?
just keep speaking Spanish like it's no
¿Dónde
thing.
está la biblioteca?"
Nice
You
pull.
want a taco? Taco, burrito, burrito.
Burrito, burrito. Tengo un gallo en el pantalones. Wait, why did that guy just wave $100 bill at me?
Oh, jeez.
In my ever experiencing, developing my current Spanish language at work, it's getting kind of funny. I read the tickets in English, translate them to Spanish when I'm on the wheel, and it's getting better, Now I can count 38 tacos at once, Oh, 38 tacos, por favor. Pinche jefe, blah, 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 blah. They call me Yef, not Jefe, which I'm going to keep with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this morning I walk in, trying to, expand my Spanish knowledge, and I was like, hey, Feliz Domingo. And my two guys just start laughing their ass off at me. I'm like, well, I thought I said that, happy Sunday, which one of the guys who speaks better English than the other is like, Merry Happy Christmas to you too, Jeff. I'm like, I don't know where I fucked up. So I wish him Feliz, Cumpleaños, happy birthday to you.
Did you just say Yef?
Yes.
Yeah. Hola, yes.
I'll take that one because the last 20 years have been called Jefe, so fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
I know, language-wise, my name would be Jose, so I don't know.
yeah.
True.
Who are you? Jose.
Jose.
I'm depressed. I haven't been to Mexico this year. I go to Mexico 3 times a year, and I haven't been once this freaking year, or have I?
Well,
Maybe one, but that's not enough. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's been a strange year. There's been a few complications.
True.
Yeah.
The thing about I don't think I've been to Mexico there, but there might have been a crazy night. I don't know.
No, I haven't yet, but probably going to go there as soon as the Civil War starts.
Well, when you decide to go, let me know. I know where to send you.
Right. That one spot where they're having that, they're cooking pig outside in the middle of nowhere.
Well, there was that one spot, yeah, but that spot, the pig was great. The cochinita pibil, where they dug a big hole in the ground and wrapped that sucker in fucking banana leaves after it was rubbed
that's
down.
my
with
fucking jam.
Yeah.
I'm already in.
Yeah. No, that was really good, but where we like to go, we choose it because they have 7 different restaurants and they're all magnificent. I mean, for being a resort and all-inclusive.
Where is it?
It's in it's right near Puerto Morales, which is about 20 to 30 minutes south of Cancun on the Yucatan Peninsula.
Okay.
I have to double check. I'd have to double check some things, but
you could definitely go. You could go and you could get a basic room, which is there's nothing wrong with that. They're very nice rooms. And you're not going to spend much time in the room anyways, but you could go and for, let's just say with airfare and everything, for a week, $2,000 for 2 people.
Ooh.
Oh.
Total, everything is covered. You can drink until the bottom falls out. You can order 4 lobster tail. It doesn't matter.
I have to double check, but that sounds like, and it's funny that you even said your name in Spanish is Jose, right? I've got a buddy named Jose who actually, I think that might be where he manages multiple restaurants and hotels. That might be the resort place.
Oh, that's where
I have to double check. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but that sounded very familiar.
The resort's called Valentine Imperial Riviera Maya. It's actually in the Riviera Maya, which is where the Mayans lived and existed.
Did you go out and do some Mayan shit?
No, we went out and drank.
Well, you never know. That could have been very culturally appropriate.
Yeah, that could have been what they did. We don't know for sure. I mean, how can we know for sure whether or not there weren't ancient aliens there, and whether or not those aliens that were ancient didn't party with the Mayan people?
Ancient aliens, huh?
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't think it's a thing, but History Channel does. So.
Guy with the weird hair.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Sucralose,
man.
Yeah, that's fucking aliens.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You know, we've been to that resort like 5 times, and now it's like people there actually know us. They're like, "Oh, you're back.
Nice.
Hey, can I hook you up? I got what you want, man. It's 100 a G." It's like, no,
Damn, they do know you.
I want to eat. I love the buffet for breakfast. No.
Yeah. Well, it is nice going to a place. I do love it when you go to a place and they know you well enough that you're already set up. Like the last time we went to Maui, I took took Jeff and the wife and our buddy Richmond with us, and fucking pretty much as soon as we landed, had a dude waiting at the fucking beach right by the airport to just hook us up with a huge bag of weed.
And a cooler
Nice.
and ice.
And a cooler and ice. Yeah. It was just like, you guys don't got a cooler? No, grab my fucking cooler. I've got some
Well,
ice
that's what
too.
we
Fill
get down
it full
there.
of
We get
ice. Yeah.
Yeah, we get picked up at the airport, and we've already pre-requested. They pick us up, and they have a cooler full of Coronas,
Nice.
and they're like, "Okay, there's a 6-pack, and you have a 20-minute drive. Can you do it?" It's like, damn it. And then, of course, we get to the resort, and, I want something to smoke on. And we end up, asking around, and there's usually always somebody that is like, "Well, we leave tomorrow, and I have this, and I can't take it with me, so you can have it."
Oh,
So I'll
yeah.
just hand you like a big fat sack.
Paying it
Yeah.
forward.
And then like, I try to smoke it the week we're there, and then the same thing continues. I'm like, I can't finish this. Here, pass it to somebody else.
Well, yeah,
Nice.
by the time we left Maui last time we were there, I think it was probably a good half ounce I handed off to someone before I left. It was like a buddy we saw on the way out. I'm like, do you want this? Because, like, we got way, way too much. We already smoked like a half ounce in the 3 days we were there. Like, you can have the rest.
Yeah, I think I'll be stoned until like I fucking get back on the clock.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be stoned for the next 2 days.
Yeah, I just don't smoke that much.
Yeah, I've definitely eased back myself a lot too. I mean, shit, a couple nights a week, maybe when I'm at home. But other than that, I don't smoke like a touring funk band anymore.
Me too.
Or like a diabetic takes their insulin. Like, no, I just that used to be the thing for, probably over half my life.
I don't know. I'm a perfect little angel now. I haven't been drinking, smoking, anything, doing anything. I've been sober since May. Crazy.
You're at Mom's house, aren't you?
Yeah.
Thus the perfect little angel comment.
Yeah, sober but fed, I bet.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've been cooking everything.
Oh, you do all the cooking? Yeah. Payback time,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I would be at Mom's like, "Hey, Mom, try this Ripple. Put a little on your salad."
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Oh, had to plug in. Battery's getting low.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's a
jeez.
battery situation over here.
Yeah,
It's okay. I'm near the
Yeah,
box.
that's right. We're plugged in. I forgot we're already plugged in.
I don't know
Well,
what-
I've been able to see Timmy the whole time. I haven't seen Dustin or Jeff's face.
Yeah, they don't have their camera pointed anywhere near them.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
we can see ourselves.
Because yeah, in our little
I
video,
see
we
their-
can see
I see their
ourselves.
smoke detector.
Yeah.
I think that's a smoke detector.
Oh, we have one of those?
I mean, it's not blinking, so I'd imagine that the battery's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, yeah,
It must be an old school Durango house, because if the battery's dead, then there's no internal
is that
plug-in
better for you
system.
guys?
Because if there was, it'd be blinking. I see a bomb.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, quite honestly, I'm almost seeing the end of an empty cocktail. So, what do you guys think about like a quick little pause for a cig and a cocktail?
Sure.
Fine by me.
Oh yeah, that's my hand.
not
Like,
sure
can
how
you
this
see
works.
anything now? Oh yeah. So yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
Word.
Right on.
All right.
I have titties. Okay, now we're back.
Okay, well, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody. I don't actually have titties. I'm the only one in that conversation who actually doesn't.
Okay, I'll quit. I got in trouble.
Oh shit! Oh
all right.
shit!
First time today?
If I wasn't in trouble, I don't know what I'd be.
Yeah.
Up to no good, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, actually, I guess not
You weren't
anymore.
on the board, so it won't be part of it.
I'm not even part of anything anymore. I'm just at home.
It sounds like you're still in trouble.
Yeah.
If you're not in trouble, you're not doing it right, I guess. I don't know.
So you eat at Maynard's place a lot. Tell us about some of the badass shit you've been eating there. I know we came back to you telling Timmy about some of the stuff.
Yeah, I just told Tim what I had yesterday. Yeah, we are now officially, I guess, after yesterday, we were officially regulars.
Oh.
The young little kid, he's a teenager, I believe. I feel like that or he might be 21 because I'm old now. But he's like, I know you guys come in here a lot, so I'll get you seated as fast as possible. I'm like, oh shit, now we're regulars. And so yesterday I had tagliatini. Kind of like that. Not tagliatelle. I can only say it right when I'm reading it.
Fair enough. Pasta, obviously.
But it's somewhere between fettuccine and linguine. But it's fresh pasta, made from scratch by hand, with duck eggs that come from Maynard's farm.
Okay.
Got to be
quackery.
the appropriate level of richness right there.
Yeah, and it was tossed in a beurre blanc with bacon lardons and braised pork belly.
Wow.
That was yesterday's. That was awesome.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Pretty much, that's their daily, and that's not on their menu. I usually don't order off their menu. I've only ordered off their menu like once or twice. Once, actually. So they just told me once.
And
I always get the daily pasta special.
Yeah, the chef's pasta
Nice.
special for
I mean,
sure.
that seems like the way to go at a place like that. Like,
Well, the best one I had so far, well, it's a thin line. It was either the black squid ink fettuccine
Mm-hmm.
with cherry tomatoes and a lemon beurre blanc, and it was freaking awesome. Yeah, that was my first time there.
Nice.
And then I can't fight with all of them, man. The next one I had after that was duck egg carbonara.
ooh,
Nice.
Oh, shit.
So the pasta
Okay.
was made with duck eggs, and then they made the carbonara with duck eggs that Maynard, the guy told me, he brought these eggs in yesterday from his guy, or that morning, whatever. And then another one I had was it was a ravioli, and I wasn't expecting I didn't know what to expect from it, but when I cut into it, it was like the ravioli was loaded with liquid pesto gold. It was bomb.
Okay.
And it came with butter poached jumbo shrimp, like red rock shrimp. They were really, really white, really fresh shrimp. I don't know. It was awesome. Everything there is insane, man. I don't know.
Okay. Just avoid the sheep's cheese.
Yeah, unless you like cheap asshole.
You never know.
Come on. Like I said, it's just like eating out your vegan girlfriend's asshole. It's the same thing.
I mean,
Sheep's asshole is a delicacy in some countries, like Kentucky.
you're actually probably right. But
Oh.
see, like
Okay.
sheep's butt cheese.
Well, as a friend of Timmy's and I, Beans would say,
It smells good, but I will not taste it. Sorry, I will not eat it. But then there was this brie-style goat cheese. It's got some cranberry stuck to it.
that looks
I
pretty
didn't really
solid.
care for it either.
No?
But I'm not a fan of goat cheese that much. I like the creamier goat cheeses. I'm good with.
Like
this one's a little
chèvre.
thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
It's not as, you know what I mean? That grassy taste.
Yeah.
But that sheep cheese, man. No.
That sheep cheese. Yeah. I've got a
I won't be doing
magnificent
that one
squirrel cheese you have to try. It's
But
really
that doesn't
nutty.
mean that next time I go, I'm not going to be like, give me the charcuterie board, because they're always like, do you want to know what's on it? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Just give it to me.
I want it now.
I want to taste everything, you know?
Yeah.
For sure. As we
And,
should.
Like last week when we went, they had this homemade, house-made apple butter
Oh.
that they put on the charcuterie board. And oh my God, it was the best apple butter I've ever had in my entire life.
Hells
Nice.
yeah.
The kid was like, you need to buy apple butter at the store. Fine. So I get some Smuckers. And I feel like I should just grab it right now and throw it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then yesterday's board had a pear butter on it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It was the same way. And I'm like, don't you tell me to go buy a pear butter, because I'm not going to do it.
I guarantee there's no good pear butter out there.
Yeah, but she's like, what about the mustard? I love the whole grain. I was like, well, that's old world whole grain mustard that they put on the board. And I was like, there's only really one company out there, grocery store wise, that makes the quality, and it's I think it's Lamel.
Maillet?
It's a French company.
Maillet.
Yeah, Maillet.
Yeah. You're talking to a
The
person who.
whole actual real deal whole grain mustard.
Well,
So I
okay.
did tell her I'd buy her some of that.
Oh, nice.
Well, okay. So actually, you should look for like a Kroger brand of mustard. Like their Kroger, like a private select whole grain, is the same mustard I used to make. As you know, like I made gourmet mustard for 5 years in my culinary career.
I remember that.
Yeah, and so like the Kroger company, they get their mustard from a wonderful place called Bar Height Specialty Foods, and that's where I was all about making the mustard at. So we put their label on ours. So check out the Kroger one; it's pretty delish. And a shout out to all my friends at Bar Height Specialty Food. I hope you're all doing well.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'll check that out for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird transition for me, like going into making like a production style food, as in mustard. I had my own department, and my storeroom was an actual like warehouse to where I'd be putting, I don't know, 20 boxes of 18-liter wine in a 500-gallon batch of mustard, and just going like full industrial like that. It was a nice little break from working the line at any place. I'd highly recommend it.
Sure.
Yeah, so this is the reason we go. This is the reason we go to Merkin. This bottle of wine right here.
Yeah.
That's
It's
What's it called?
What's it called?
The Diddler.
The
The
diddler.
Diddler.
The
Yes.
Diddler, huh?
Here's what it says. Hi diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such craft, and the fish ran away with the spoon. We're not sure what any of this means, but feel free to contemplate with a friend over a glass of this crisp and seductive Arizona white blend. Now, on the menu, it says that it is perfect for a couple that wants to get seductive together.
Yeah, this wine makes you fuck.
But it's kind of somewhere between. It's literally. See, I don't drink red wine, so it's between a Chardonnay and a Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
So
All
it's
right.
not too sweet, but it's not too dry.
That
Gotcha.
sounds like a good marriage right there.
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't really do the white wines myself, but the description's great, although the last part of that description didn't rhyme very well, I'll have to say.
Yeah. You can blame Maynard on that one.
Yeah.
Their new Pussifer album comes out on the 30th of October, and Kendra wants to be in Jerome because she has it in her head that he'll be down there at the Pussifer store.
Well,
Whatever, I don't know.
yeah, I heard.
Doesn't hurt anything to go anyways.
I heard the first single off that album.
Usually in Jerome on the weekends, Jerome they have the Merkin pizza food truck. So they're popping out pizzas for the street folks.
Oh, righto.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard this first single off that album. I really kind of dug it. I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Well, it's kind of, a lot of people are saying it's kind of like the same as all their other albums. When they release a song off a new album, it's like not the greatest, but when the album comes out, the album's awesome.
Oh, I could believe that. And,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun.
Oh, there
Hey, I
goes
can see
Joe.
both Dusty and Jeff now.
Oh, hey, how's it going? We're still here, still in the corners. Hopefully, Joe will just plug back in here really quick. And, yep,
There he is.
Joe is back.
Yeah.
Did you just get censored or something?
I don't know if I'm over here slamming vodka because they got it now.
Yeah, slamming vodka is the perfect thing to be doing for the Chewed Up and Spit Out podcast, too.
I second that.
Agreed.
This particular cocktail of mine kind of rivals some of the stronger drinks I've had at our local bar. That was by accident, but I realize now it's relatively clear.
I show it to him. It's real pink. It looks real pink and fruity.
I don't like store-bought. I don't like store-bought cranberry juice. I want Oreos cranberry juice.
Yeah, I don't care for it myself too much, but I got this one mango cranberry mix going on, which is different for being shitty mixer. But at least
I
it's...
did always get annoyed when I went somewhere other than Oreos because I like their shitty cranberry juice. It's basically just sugar water.
Yeah,
yeah. If you get it somewhere else, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Like I would get it when Oberacker would make me one at the place I worked with him. It's like, no, I don't want that. It doesn't taste right.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's got real cranberry juice in it. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's this real fruit stuff?
Well, then you have to hear him rant on about it, which
Oh, yeah.
that's hard to deal with anyways.
I want red-colored simple syrup. Come on.
Yeah. With a little bit of cranberry number 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess...
No, I was in Durango for one night, and I got hammered.
Nice.
As you should.
There you go.
$40-something plus, if not more, in Ubers, but whatever.
Yeah, it's way cheaper than the $10,000 Dewey.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I know that one from experience.
Yeah.
Not to talk politics, but I don't, since moving here and watching the DurangoHerald.com and people's comments and just different shit on Facebook from people in Durango and the comments, specifically the comments.
Sure.
Wow, man.
Yeah, people
There's
are
some idiots.
very passionate idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
But it's 3 years later, and they're still trying to figure out a solution for the homeless.
Dude, okay, so that's actually you bring me back around to a good subject to talk about because the place I work just last week when that article came out, none of us had any clue about it, and then we look in the article and they're talking about the Durango homeless camp and where to relocate it to, and then they say we think we found an area in Bodo. We just have to talk with these 3 businesses because they'll pretty much be right around it.
Oh, no, it's not that field right in front of your place.
It's pretty much sounds like it's going to be the field right next to us.
Oh, shit.
Or a field right adjacent to that. Like, either way, it sounds like they're putting it trying to put it right next to us. So I'm going to have to go to a city council meeting and shit just to talk about how, like, nah, we're not, you shouldn't do that because we've already had enough fuckery, even as far as it is. We've had, like, you can't leave anything out anymore in Bodo without it getting stolen.
Me seeing that, I saw that article too, and just reading that article and all the comments and whatnot, they moved them from where they were prior, and they moved them to Purple Cliffs. When they moved them to the Purple Cliffs area, they had to have big trucks come in and remove massive amounts of trash from where they were prior.
Yeah.
You know, at that location. And now they're at Purple Cliffs, and it's the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take an army to clean up the trash.
Yeah.
Sure.
My question: Why are you going to keep helping these people? They won't even pick up after themselves.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
And okay, so yeah, my big thing about it too.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I understand that in that group of homeless people, there are people that are actually homeless because of bad luck and bad situations.
But it's still semi-responsible.
Yes, but for the biggest percentage of them, they're just people.
Especially in Durango.
They're younger than me.
Yeah. Well,
they're very capable of getting a job and working, but they don't want to.
Yeah. And the one
definitely in Durango, that's for sure.
The one argument that I've heard, that they say, like, you know, the place that they're at now is not sustainable for the Colorado winter. And I'm just going to go ahead and come out right away and say this. Being homeless is not sustainable for the Colorado winter. If you don't have a home and you're homeless in Colorado in October, you should fucking get out of Colorado.
Go to Florida.
Before
go to California.
December.
Go to Phoenix.
You can be migratory. You have that option. Like, why would we try to figure out
the very, very beginning of all of it, when up in Telluride, there's a specific guy or so that go down the street and be like, here's $100 cash in your pocket and a bus ticket to Durango.
Really?
Jeez.
And so those homeless people would take the money and take the bus ticket and go to Durango. And the same situations go on in Aspen. Aspen's not putting up with that shit. I mean, you got Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all that stuff on Main Street in Aspen, and they're not going to have homeless folk like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But in Durango, it's all these, no offense, but in my opinion, it's all these Californians we got to take care of them. Poor homeless people.
Yeah, I mean,
the ones that need help. The ones that need help them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, for all the other ones that are standing on the corner with a sign on Main Street that say, I need $5 to buy a joint.
Yeah,
hog time, throw them in the back of your fucking truck and drive them down to fucking Farmington.
Give them $100 and put them on a bus to Farmington.
That would probably curb the problem pretty quick.
Yeah. It's a horrible cycle we're stuck in, but we're in no position to end this cycle, so we should just move it along.
I mean, I'm sure that Farmington would be very happy to host them.
Until they send them to Albuquerque.
Until they send them to Albuquerque, yeah.
And then from there, like, what's the tea? Like, either you go to Phoenix or go to El Paso?
Yeah.
You choose.
Actually, no, that's probably the best trick because that's end of the line. If you think about it, you send them to Durango, they're like, oh, this is a nice town, we'll live here for a little while. And then they get sent to Farmington, and it's like, oh, this is all right, we'll live here for a while. Then they get sent to Albuquerque, and they get off the bus, like, where's this guy going to send us? Oh, he just stabbed me.
And they get on the next bus, either to El Paso or Phoenix, and that's where the original wrong turn at Albuquerque happens, I think.
Yeah. I think they just get stabbed in Albuquerque and taken for what they have. And it won't be much, too, but I for sure guarantee you there are people in Albuquerque who are like, yeah, I'll kill a motherfucker for 2 half cigarettes.
Central Boulevard, I believe.
Yeah. And you get off the bus, and he took the one shoe you had. And it was worth your life.
And your other laces off your other shoe. But
And your other laces, yeah. And now he's standing at the same bus stop, like, where's that 10:30 bus? I need a right shoe.
Jeez.
Yeah.
185.
185?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like
Not moving too fast there, buddy.
Yeah.
After 188, after 188,
It might be more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, so we should let the people know, because we started talking about that before we started recording. You've got a lovely piece of pig in a smoker, right? That's what you got going on?
Yes. Here, I'll show you the smoker here.
Oh, okay. I like ye.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a sexy little smoker. Just a little guy, but yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I don't know. It's really hard to do with a reverse camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's got 1,100 square inches of cooking.
Oh, damn.
Space.
Yeah, then then the Facebook made that look small. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kept calling it a little guy.
Facebook takes like 10 inches off, adds 10 years and 20 pounds.
Yeah.
What I always say. That's my excuse.
Yeah. You should see me off of
Way too
Facebook. I
left.
don't look exactly like this.
Yep.
You don't see my belly because it's just my face on here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, growing it out.
Mhm. It's a
I
sign
don't
of
even
wealth.
eat that much. I think
It's a
it's
sign of
all liquor.
prosperity.
Yeah. Yeah. In Hawaii, they said a big belly was a sign of power and wealth and nobility, so.
Good.
Yeah.
No, I'd be big in Hawaii. No, I'd actually be small in Hawaii.
You would, actually. You'd go over there and you'd be like, I'm the most oh my God. I guess I'm still middle class.
Yep. I'm still Joe Spock.
Yeah. Guys like me, yeah, we have it rough.
Yeah. Oh, he must work hard for cheap.
Yeah.
He's got no belly.
He's got no belly. Yeah.
Somebody better feed him now.
That's why, too, and it's funny how the beauty standards totally changed in Hawaii with white people coming in. Because, the beautiful Hawaiian woman that you picture when you think of, super sexy Hawaiian chick.
Like that's the chick from not Bill and Ted.
Pocahontas? I don't know.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you picture, right? Back in the day, though, those girls were cast aside. No one wanted to get with a chick like that. Like you see all the pictures of the old school beauties, and it's like the fattest chicks were the hottest chicks. Like, look at that girl. She's like 450 pounds. No way she's gonna stop feeding me.
Your dairy grift's like a case of Jiffy peanut butter.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
Spam for days.
Spam for days. Yeah.
You buy by the pound, so.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that was
How
a
much is
real
a
thing
can of
too
Spam
back
weigh?
then. Yeah. No, not spam. Your wedding dowry. Yeah. Like shit, I don't have 475 goats. I'm gonna need to go with that 80-pound chick after all.
I'll give you one chicken and a goat.
One chicken and a goat.
Well, I figured it was 2 goats, and that's a goat too, right?
2 goats.
2 whole
yeah.
goats.
Yeah.
You're good to go, right?
2 goats.
Maybe.
You can have this one for 1 goat. She's basically a throwaway. I mean, she's got a skinny waist, big ass, and a big tits. But, just that skinny waist just throws you off.
2 skinny goats it is for the dairy.
Yeah. Okay, just the chicken.
Oh, this is horrible.
Oh, God. Yeah, but it's amazing how not far removed we are from that, though. It's like, even in our modern world, it's like 150 years ago. It's like, 2 goats and a chicken for your hot daughter, please. Sure. I could use a new goat.
I can always make a new daughter.
The wife will be excited. She hasn't had eggs since she had that daughter.
That's why I have a collection in the freezer in case times go back to the olden days.
This is a collection of chickens.
Stockpiling, huh?
Yeah.
No, I have a huge veal bone-in veal chop. It's like a pound at least.
Nice.
And,
Well, I wonder what you could get for that. You could probably get like, you can't have my daughter, but my aunt will give you an HJ behind the barn. It's not a living creature. I can't milk it or egg it.
Promises on your aunt's
Well, I know,
second
but a
daughter.
veal chop and a couple cuts of veal ossobuco. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll even throw in the stock.
There you go.
Okay, you throw in the stock. That's at least a beeger from the auntie.
I mean, it depends though. I mean, I just have regular veal stock. I mean, it's not a red wine demi or anything. But
Well, you can work with
Okay,
it.
maybe half a beeger.
You heathen? You unclassed scoundrel?
You scoundrel!
So
yeah, I mean, I don't work in a restaurant in a long time, so you got to do what you got to do.
Uh-oh.
well,
Yikes.
that'll work.
Not allowed.
You could work with that, doctor it up a little bit.
Yeah, make it
Oh
fancy.
no, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not homemade by any means, but you know how hard it is. It looks like somebody's drinking pong water.
Dusty got there.
You're trying to tease me.
Oh,
You should
jeez.
just put a big butt. You should just put a big butt in front of the camera. Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I did not think about that.
Oh, to hell with you.
Well, it sounds like you beat us there.
It's been a while. I have good friends in Durango that send me things from time to time.
Yeah. Postcards.
Good
Yeah,
wishes.
postcard.
Postcards.
Good wishes,
Delicious.
Good
Joy,
wishes from
yeah.
Bethel.
Yeah, I do think your state is the one, in my opinion, that most needs to get their shit together and legalize it.
No, agreed.
Because
Well, it will
because of the
happen.
fact that then we have a chain. You know what I mean? I could drive from here to fucking Washington, and I could go all through legal states. I don't have to worry
still
about
have
my
to-
weed. I can
you
just
still-
drive from a legal
Well,
state to a
you-
legal state to a legal
You'd
state.
still have to skip Utah because Utah's still not legal.
Mhm.
And I
Well,
see
if you
Utah
go-
being
I think if you go down
If
to
you go around
Arizona,
Utah,
if you go straight down to
go around four
Arizona,
corners.
well, to
or
me,
hold
it-
your breath
to
for
me
90
it
minutes.
comes down to this.
yeah.
To me, it comes down to the point that if your state is surrounded by 3 states that are legal, how can your state be illegal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at this
I
point
mean,
too,
I
it's
can drive. I can literally. We went to Vegas, not this past weekend, but the weekend prior. We drove to Vegas, and it took 3.5 hours.
Mhm.
2 hours in, I could have crossed into Vegas or into Nevada and bought whatever I wanted because it's legal there now.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's silly to think that you're going to have a state surrounded by legal states and not have stuff coming into your state.
Yeah.
You might as well just jump on board.
I mean, we had when me and Kim and I went to fucking Washington, and it was pretty silly because we had our weed on us, and we stopped at the Utah border and smoked our last joint, and then got back in the completely clean car and fucking punched it through Utah and Idaho, and then stopped the second we hit Oregon. And it's like, yeah, fuck you, you can't say shit. We actually stopped at Jeff's hometown to get some weed, and
Right
not
on.
even from someone Jeff knows. Like, we stopped at a dispensary in his hometown, something I'm sure he's never seen.
No, when I left that hometown, it was still very shunned upon.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, like they only started like selling liquor on Sundays maybe 10 years, 15 years before I could buy liquor legally. So,
yeah.
They're very conservative, like I read part of things. Or, yeah.
Now, when we were in Vegas, everywhere you go, you smell weed.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
And
that.
then
That's the thing.
Vegas, I told Kendra, I was like, we're not going back until this Corona shit's over, because we went and we stayed at Treasure Island on the Strip, and we were on the 35th floor is where our room was. We get to the room, and I look out the window down to the ground, and I see the pool. The pool had over 100 fucking people in it.
Yeah.
And not one person had a mask on.
Oh, yeah.
Not even scuba gear.
As far as the rules, the second you get out of that pool, you have to put a mask on.
Yeah, but not in the pool. You can Marco right in someone's fucking face. Marco!
Hello.
Paulo. Oh, I got my mask on when I went to go take a piss, though, by myself. I'm totally okay.
Yeah, and then I'm in the casino, and I'm like, I need a drink, so I go to the bar. Well, the bars don't, all the bar stores, you can't go to the bar. In order to get a drink, you have to wait for a cocktail server. So I sat down, and I waited for 15 minutes and never got service.
Ouch.
And I'm like, fuck this. And Kendra's like, well, let's go to Senior Frogs and get one of these, 2-foot tall drinks,
Oh, jeez, okay.
So, well, because of coronavirus, you can't get one.
Oh, do they cut them off at a
unless
foot
you're
now?
Seated. Well, no, you can't get one of these drinks unless you're seated and you order food. And then this couple comes up to us and whispers, they're like, hey, if you go on Groupon.com and you pay for the Groupon to get 2 yardsticks of drinks for $40, then they'll make it for you. They'll hand it to you, and you can walk around Vegas with it. So that's what we did. It's just insane. It's freaking stupid.
Wow. Loopholes and loopholes.
Well, we've actually talked about that in the last few weeks, especially of the podcast, how no one gives a fuck. From what we can tell, like, they talk about people for the most part. Like, you hear it every once in a while in news and shit, like, people are handling this coronavirus thing really well. And it's like, from a guy who works at a place where people show up in massive mobs with zero fucks given, people don't care. A dude put on his mask to go to the bathroom the other day, right? Like, walks through the restaurant to go to the bathroom, comes out of the bathroom where he was alone, and then immediately pulls the mask off of his face and starts fucking twirling it around his finger like it's a Mary Poppins fucking musical.
Or a fresh scalp or something.
Yeah, exactly. He's just twirling it like whistling. And I probably offended that customer. I definitely offended him. He was mean-mugging me pretty hard, but I didn't give a fuck. I looked right at him and just couldn't help the reaction of like, yeah, that's how you wear a fucking mask right there. And he looks up at me just kind of angry and twirls it, and I look back into the kitchen. And I'm like, look at this Mary Poppins motherfucker twirling his mask around. And then I realize where I'm standing. I'm basically standing in the echo chamber facing directly at him, so he just keeps walking out all mad and shit.
My biggest concern was when I go to Vegas, it's all about the food.
Oh, sure.
So, and we've been, dozens of times, and it's like, okay, I know where I want to eat based on how much money I want to spend. And so we make a reservation for this Italian restaurant in the Venetian, where the canals are and the shopping and all that. And they're like, we made a 9:45 p.m. reservation. The place only stays open till 11. It was like we got there late in the day. It's like, fuck it, 9:45 p.m. dinner.
Fuck yeah.
We get there at 9. Let's say we get there about 9:35, and they tell us, well, we're behind because of COVID. We can only sit so many people at a time. So it's going to be another hour and a half before your table's available.
Well, fuck that.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, well, by this time, I'm like, I'm hungry. You know, I'd already put off long enough. I need to eat.
Yeah.
Because if I don't eat, I can't drink.
Yeah, but also you made a reservation, so fuck that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so we say, okay, well, whatever. And they're like, well, we'll text you when your table's ready. So we walk to a restaurant that's right next door, basically, another Italian restaurant. And they're like, oh, yeah, Papagino, Lamborghini, all this Italian shit. And we're like, we make fresh everything, and blah, 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 blah. And so we're sold, right? So we sit down, and it was shit.
God damn it.
And I'm just like, God damn it. You know, I only come here for the food and to get drunk. You know, when you fuck with one of those two, you fuck with my whole well-being.
Yeah.
Heard that. Don't
Yeah.
fuck with the well-being.
You know, I had the bucatini, what was it, fucking bucatini alla carbonara. And of course, you know, the server comes out and he was a little douchebag that was Italian. So he's like, oh, you got the bucatini alla carbonara, yeah, tabita. Man, fuck off.
Yeah. I found lately, anytime I go out to a nice place, I kind of give them indicators right away on, like, drop the shit. Just be real. You get to be real with this table. We're going to tip you good no matter what. Feed us good food. But don't worry about doing that fucking stupid shit where you have to come up and be like, you know, try our mini pasta appetizers or some bullshit like that.
I could tell with this guy that he wasn't putting on a fake accent. He
that was
actually
just his
was
thing?
Italian.
Yeah.
He was really Italian.
Yeah.
Sounds like he might have been
almost made me think, I wonder why you got this job.
Yeah, he was typecast, I think.
Yeah. I went to the other place
Right.
across the
Yeah,
street
I
for the
mean-
job, and they told me it was going to be a 3-hour wait.
You know who I am? You know who I am?
Do you know my familia?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Will you pass that this way, Jeff?
Do you slice your garlic with a razor blade? If not, I
Yes.
won't.
Slice your garlic with a
melt in
razor
the olive
blade.
oil.
Yeah.
Duh.
Uh-huh. But
Who
you
doesn't
just
see
got to
that?
make sure you don't use the same razor blade that you did to make sure fucking Luca Brasi was sleeping with fishes. And also, so, okay, you want to get into Italian mafia talk for a second, like The Godfather, right? They send him a whole fish, right? And it's like,
A bronzino.
Luca Brasi is dead. Like, you got this Bronzino. Like, but the question is, like, if someone sends you a death fish, is it still cool to eat it? Do you be like, well, they killed my friend, but, you know, dinner served. Looks like we're all eating fresh fish tonight, guys.
Cook it properly, I suppose.
Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes, but we fucking dine like kings tonight, boys.
Jeez.
We were just going to do McDonald's.
Yeah, speaking like the old Italian mafia flicks, like Goodfellas, one of my favorites. Now, when they're in the jail and like slicing garlic cloves with a razor blade, how many other things do you think that razor blade has been used upon? I mean,
That's what I was thinking. Like, are you using the same razor blade you killed someone with, or are you gangster enough that you actually have, like, no, I have my shank razor and I have my garlic razor, and I never confuse the
and my
two.
Peruvian
razor. And I got my ball razor. And you never confuse any of the razors. Properly labeled razors is the key to prison.
Is that what it is, huh?
Properly label your razors, folks. Don't be shaving your taint with the same razor you used to shave your garlic.
Well, you know the worst part about
Cross-contamination.
prison, right?
What's that?
Do you? It's that the pussy tastes like shit.
Well, that's why you have
Bad
the taint
joke.
razor. Taint
Taint
razor, a
razor.
little bit of olive oil, some of that thin sliced garlic. Boom, you got yourself a pasta.
Jesus.
And then you got to figure out if you want to, use syrup or jelly.
Ooh, that's a hard decision.
Oh, that's why
I
the
prefer
mafia
syrup.
sells. They got to use garlic oil with a little hint of rosemary.
There you go.
I don't think you'd be able
Splash
to like
balsam.
particularly use jelly because you always got to use a jam in these scenarios, right?
Ha ha! Boom, boom. Oh, Jesus. I should have hit the button. I got a button now. I figured out how to use the buttons. But it sucks for you guys because on phone calls you can't hear the buttons.
Oh, did we get a button?
No. But it would have been
Oh.
cool if we did.
Bummer.
Yeah. I got a button. I just don't have reflexes.
Oh. Randomly, though, if I cut out, my phone might die, so just a heads up, okay?
Heard that.
Yeah, I'm getting low too. I'm at 16%.
Well, it might be a good time to wrap it up, gentlemen.
Well,
Right on.
Sounds like the gods are telling us we've had a really good conversation. Fucking super good to talk to you, Joe.
yeah. Thanks for coming on, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm going to have to come and visit sometime soon now that I'm in the same state.
Yeah, you guys got to have some Arizona time down there.
Yeah, right?
Arizona time.
Or you just both come up to Durango together.
Durango time. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, no shit.
I feel
I mean, I'm not going to get into politics at all, but fuck, man, it's a shit choice one way or the other. But man,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
why I try to stay out of the
I don't know
politics.
what to say about the situation.
Yeah. Find a good out of country location to move. Sounds like you got a good location to move once the Civil War and the shitstorm starts. So I'll just come visit you down in Mexico down there.
Civil War wise, I'm in the best location known to man. Everybody in my neighborhood is either a retired fucking cop, a retired Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever.
Oh, Redo.
Oh, did we lose you, Timmy?
Yep. Timmy bounced out. Well, all right.
Timmy bounced out.
Timmy's
I'm new to this whole situation.
yeah. Well. Oh, he's back.
Well, there he is.
There we go.
There's Timmy
Yeah, we
again.
thought we lost you
But I don't
forever.
have much time, so...
We got that California blackouts going on down there in Tucson.
You got those Tucson blackouts. Tucson nights.
Heard that. Well, my phone is about to die, so I'm going to say goodbye. Have a good one, guys. It was a pleasure, and yep, I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Always
good
great to talk
talking.
to you, bud. I mean,
Good to see you. Hey man, get a hold of me. We're not far apart.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, we'll see you guys later. Once
Yeah,
again,
for sure.
Timmy, a.k.a. the Fat Chef, signing off.
cheers, bud.
All right, later.
Later, Timmy. Well, good talking with you, Joe.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, I can see you both kind of sort of.
Oh, I got the bong in my way now. Yeah, I hide behind the bong sometimes for security.
Oh, fuck you and your bong. I need to get stoned.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
God,
Shit.
What an
Well,
asshole.
you know where we're at, so
Well, all right, guys. Well, I love you both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. I'll let you know when I'm heading up. Probably be. Looks like we're coming up for Thanksgiving, so I'll let you know.
Oh, Ducksgiving.
Yeah, Ducks
If you're
at our
coming up-
house.
For Thanksgiving,
Again?
you're coming up for Ducksgiving. Yes.
That's right.
It's a yearly thing. It's a regular holiday. Ducksgiving, folks. We eat ducks on Thanksgiving, and we give no thanks nor fucks. But we eat a ton of
Cool.
ducks.
Heard that. Well, Joe, always a pleasure. Great to see you, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah. Good talking
All right.
with you.
All right, you too. Love you guys.
All right,
Yeah.
cheers, bud.
Later.
All right, later.
So, yeah, tune in next week for the triumphant return of Timmy in real life sitting here with us. He's going to solve all of our problems, so we will have video.
As we will have video while we cook food as well.
Yep. Look for another Cooking with Pros and Cons coming at you as soon as we can put it together. We're going to film it when Timmy gets here. Also, look for the new High Mythology podcast coming at you on Thursday. A little something new we've been trying, reading some stories and having some fun with it. So
Yeah, it's good times.
Good times. Hope you folks are enjoying everything. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah, peace out, y'all. Much love.
Much love.